So that fungus that the Japanese engineer, uh, they they were trying to build a subway, and they ran into some obstacles that wouldn't allow them to like to complete the project. Uh, they made a model of the problem that they had, which was like maneuverability, I guess, like in the planning of this subway. They wanted the most effective routes and that kind of stuff. So they grew a mycelium and a model of this and like of this whole area that had like these same issues where they couldn't build the subway. Uh, and it found a way to, I guess, like I guess it was like they used this uh, to solve its own problem and then figure out how it solved the problem, because they're basically trying to do the same thing, which is like burrowing underground. Um, but the type of intelligence that microbials could possess, I think their genes are what tell them to make tiny, like microscopic silica needles, right? They're hollow and they have like this poison in them, and it injects automatically, right? And just it just does an automatic. If you come in contact with this one plant leaf or something, it could possibly kill you depending on how much you have, but it's supposed to be the worst fucking thing ever, because there's like tiny, like that millions of tiny little hypodermic needles rubbed into your skin. So if something that could solve problems, and also its genes would just be like, yo, we want to be like the number one whatever in this area. So like some plants are like at war with each other, essentially. Well, like early horticulture, they burned the canopy, so they didn't actually plant the crops that they were taking. They just allowed for them to have it in an area that they could thrive, where there's like no canopy, right? It's stranger that since Toxo, that has like the ability to rewire the neurology of any mammal, at least at the very least, any like it's just the route that it chooses. And there's many like this. Toxoplasmosis is not the only microbial that can rewire a neurology. It's just that it targets like it could, like, I mean, the route it usually goes is like a rabbit, an ant or something climbs to the top of a blade of grass, like a zombie. He just like doesn't know anything, but he has to stay at the tip of this blade of grass, and like it's like reaching out to a goat to like eat me or something, or a rabbit. And then I mean, there's one that grows inside of the eyeballs of a snail, and it's like vibrant colors and everything. It looks like a strobe light from a rave with like I don't know, it's like a rave, but it's this maggot and this fucking snail's eyeballs, and it's acting like that to get the attention of a bird. The bird rips the maggot out of the snail's eyeball, and the snail just grows another eyeball. Okay, what do you need aliens for?